Oh, Lina.
Hi everyone, I'm Lynn Rose, and I think by now you must be sick of us. But I want to first of all take the time to thank everybody who has responded to us, not only through donations, but through emails, through kindness, through suggestions. And I'm proud to say, even though I'm not cancer-free yet, but I'm on my way. Now, I just want you to know that we're not sitting back, Tofik and Lina, and Lynn. I'm losing my sense of identity. See what this man does to me? We're not sitting back and waiting for you to give us funds. I've written books that when the proceeds come in, we are going to get the funding for those books. And one of the books is Experiencing Cancer. I'm very proud of that book because that book really started from the beginning. I sounded so miserable. And then towards the end of the book, you could see that my attitude was changing. The second book that's going to be written, Tofik will be a part of it because it'll be his view of this, and I couldn't have done it without him. This book is my mantra. Gratitude is the best attitude, because this book, without God, where would we be? Without God, we would be nothing. God has to be first in our life. You know that a man might steer you wrong, but God will never steer you wrong. God is always there for us. And without God, I would be nowhere. I can't, it's not only a matter of gratitude. It's a matter of, I'm just so thrilled with people who send me little notes, like Julie A. from DC, telling me, what to do before because she has gone through this. That was so encouraging to me to find somebody like you who went through it and turned out to be successful, cancer-free 2 years. Woohoo! Then there was so many other people who gave me cancer suggestions. And that really touched my heart. Lorena, who was always in my corner. Vicky, who was in my corner and listened to me, even when I just didn't feel like talking anymore. I can't tell you how much you mean to me. Friends like Vicky. When you have a friend like Vicky, you don't need anything else. And the support, of course. The financial support, I'm not downplaying it. I'm just saying that there were all kinds of support. But we do get our own support by writing these books and getting proceeds back. So buy the cancer book, because it's something that you can, as you've gone through it, you're going to see the familiar things. There's a lot of sadness in it. And the second book I'm excited to write because now I'm experiencing no pain. Now there's only gain. And it's thanks to all your donations. Because without paying my hospital bills, I don't know what I would have done. So I want to thank everybody who has taken the time to donate. I want to thank the people who have encouraged me mentally. It doesn't necessarily mean donating, like Hank and Vicky, and other very, very good friends along the way. And I want to tell you, never give up, because when you give up, you've got nothing. And of course, I have to thank my husband, who's been at my side through this, even though he tortures me, but that's okay. I find that when you hear the big C, as they used to call it in quotes, you think your time is up. But when you go there and you see people who are in so much worse shape than you is, you're like sort of embarrassed because, like, why am I sitting here and complaining when a woman can't walk? What's wrong with me? And now when you go into the cancer center, it's like walking into a war zone. Because you have to go in, you have to have your temperature taken outside, you have to have temperature taken upstairs, and you have to have temperature taken inside. And it goes on and on and on. It's like really being in a war zone. And I say to myself how lucky I am that even though I have cancer, and hopefully in maybe 12, 15 weeks from now, I'll be able to say I don't. But look where I started and look where I am today. At the beginning, I think I was just being, oh, you're still vain, a vain woman, because, oh my God, I lost my hair. My hair was always a part of my identity. Bullshit. Excuse me, those who are listening who don't curse. I think that was the hardest thing. I wouldn't go out in the street. I didn't want people to see me without my hair. Now I can't go out because of the virus. But I think that you have to just adapt and say to yourself, this is me. And the person who had the most impact on me, and she doesn't even know it, who meant the most to me, is Cindy B. from DC. Cindy B. has a daughter, Tabitha, who she went through with this. More than that, it's the way that she handled it. She handled it with such grace, and she really made me feel that there's a chance. and all those wonderful people in D.C. I really had an impact, and of course my friends like Sparky, and all my personal friends who have been there, like Gordon and Patrick and everybody else. They've been encouraging me so much, and of course Fran, and it's just, you have to realize you have to hold on, and you can't give up. All I wanted to do was sleep. I wanted it to be dark. I didn't want to wake up in the morning. And then one day, this is a real God story. Vicky, this one is for you. This is the God squad for Vicky.
Yeah.
I woke up one morning and I just decided to give it to God because I can't anymore. So I decided to give it to God. And I said, God, I don't know what you want me to do next, but if you're ready to take me, let some young person survive. I don't need this. And I said, but if you let me live with a better attitude than I have right now, I will do anything for you that I can do. And I got a call from the chemo center, and they said, you can't bring your husband with you because we're not accepting guests. So I said, oh my God, this is just...
Because of the corona.
Right, yeah, we're not accepting the chemo center. We're not accepting any guests because of the corona, right, Tofi? And I said to myself, oh, here we go. Now this is going to be another saga. But going alone, I think, did it for me because I saw how strong I really was. And Tofik was here. He was very nervous about my going alone. Like he thinks there wasn't life before Tofik. Should I tell him about all of that? I mean, I always went alone, but that's not the point. Something happened to me by going alone. I felt my strength, inner strength. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. As women, we have more strength than any man has. What we have to do is take that strength and use it. It's a terrible disease. The first 10 weeks, I was sick to my stomach. But after that day, somehow the sickness left. The makeup came back on.
Prior works.
Right, the wig was on. And the attitude changed. Alhamdulillah. And the attitude
Baruch
changed.
Hashem.
Baruch Hashem, right. Praise to
Thanks
Jesus.
God.
Okay. I think that the attitude
serious,
changed.
baby.
The attitude is what did it. And I love you too. And I think that that's the important thing. So once again, thank you so much for giving so that I could be living. Thank you for helping me pay the bills. We love you all, and thank you for your kind thoughts for those who couldn't help. Thank you for your little messages. I'm rooting you in. Those things meant a lot to me. Yeah, I don't want to minimize it. It's not all about money, but I would advise you to buy the Experiencing Cancer book. It's a wonderful book for somebody. It's the first part. The second part, Tofi and I are writing together.
I'm coming to the second part,
Right,
and we
right.
have a big part writing.
Right, and right,
Thank
and also got just a preview for you that on, believe it or not, Wednesday, Lynn, not Lina, is preparing Passover dinner for Tofi.
I love you, whatever.
Right, whatever. It's preparing Passover dinner for Tofi. I am inviting anybody from DC to come see that dinner. It'll be live. It'll be one of these things where he knows leave live. I don't know what this stuff is.
And to next week, Ramadan cooking.
Right.
Tofi.
No, you got it wrong.
Okay.
Lynn is doing tomorrow.
Okay.
Passover.
Yeah.
And don't you find it kind of funny that Passover
Yeah.
with the plague and the corona, sort of a plague.
Wow.
I mean, think about it. There's a lot to think.
Yeah.
Okay, Vicky and I discussed it last night.
Yeah.
Been there, done that. Okay, so, and then on Sunday, I'm cooking for Easter. And then in 2 weeks, Tofi cooks for Ramadan. So this is showing you that we're infusing ourselves with each other's cultures. And I think that shows that any sign of any successful marriage is getting used to the other person, not shoving their culture aside and saying, well, my family only celebrated Easter, so that's okay. Predominantly in my house, my mother, Passover was served. And you know what? I love that holiday because God passed over the Jews. Now, it doesn't work that way, and I love that holiday because it has a lot of significance. The only thing we have to do is buy matzah, and I'm ready. So, come and visit Lynn and
You are
Tofik.
so cute.
Thank you. Come visit Lynn and Tofik, and stay tuned for my next video where I compare cancer to a man. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Love you all.
Love you all.
Thank you.